there are many situations in life in which you may need to defend your reputation. If you don't, your enemies will prevail, and your reputation will either be irrelevant, diminished, or completely destroyed. Hello everybody, this is Rabbi Mirski, and welcome to the Rabbi Mirski Show. Hello everyone. Today's episode is a response to a video I found a few days ago on YouTube. It's from the channel Renew and Rise, and it features Charlie Munger's insights on reputation. I will share the link below, and I highly recommend watching it. You will learn a lot. Many of the claims in the video ring true, some painfully so. For example, defending your reputation. In most cases, it's a futile task. And the idea that you can control what people think about you, it's an illusion. The role of gossip and things beyond your control also play a huge part here. One point I wish more people would heed, especially politicians, is that a reputation cannot be manufactured. Yet this is something many politicians try to do all the time and do again and again. And while Munger's video shares many truths, there's one message I've really struggled with and find somewhat misleading. That reputation can only be earned, and there's nothing you can do to influence it. Well, it might seem like this is true, and ideally it should be. But in the real world, reputation isn't always the result of a fair game. Unfortunately, quite often that's not the case. People conspire, run targeted campaigns to bring others down, often driven by personal, petty motives. We can't just stop the conversation here because we want it to be true, meaning that the reputation can be only earned. To do so would mean assuming that anything that happens to your reputation is deserved. And we know that's not true. There are many situations in life in which you may need to defend your reputation. If you don't, your enemies will prevail, and your reputation will either be irrelevant, diminished, or completely destroyed. That's why the Talmud, the longest continuous record of Jewish wisdom, encourages us strongly to fight for our reputation when it's at stake. So how do we defend our reputation when we are up against an anonymous crowd or a bitter coward? One thing's for sure. When facing a challenge like that, never defend yourself or explain anything. When you're accused of something bad by individuals or groups aiming to destroy you or your career, don't ever fight back, attacking them in return. How should you address it then? First, show that there is nothing, that there's absolutely nothing to defend. And you can do it in a variety of ways. And all these ways have two things in common: calmness and self-confidence. And if there's something to correct, focus only on facts your opponents got wrong. As little as possible. The more you talk, the more questions you invite. Then, immediately redirect the focus to those who slander you and show them the best of you, your kindness, openness, generosity, and your forgiveness. But never, ever apologize or admit fault. Let me share now a few more reasons why it's important to respond when someone tries to destroy you, and why you should take it to heart. First, Jewish tradition teaches us that if you're falsely accused, you have a duty to defend yourself and clear your name. This is rooted in the story of Hannah, found in the book of Samuel. Second, the Talmud underlines the importance of always having a good name, a good reputation, because Without it, it's really difficult to have a good life. And the Talmud likens the damage of your reputation to a physical damage of your body. That's also why one falsely called a villain can take measures like public rebuke or even impact the defamer's livelihood to restore honor. Third, you should always guard against gossip and confront unfounded suspicions, ethically and immediately, and not only those related to you, but to other people as well. Gossip, rehilut in Hebrew, and lashon hara, bad tongue, is likened to the gravest sins, idolatry, adultery, and murder, because destroying a reputation can and often does ruin someone's life. And that's why I made already an episode about it. It's called Cancel Culture and Lashon Hara. Go take a look. The link is below. So, what do you think? Should we always stay silent if our reputation is attacked? Or is there a time to push back? Here's your radical challenge for today. Next time you hear gossip or see someone unfairly targeted, even if it's not you, especially if it's not you, speak up ethically. Redirect the conversation or defend the person without sinking to slander. Do it at least once and notice how it strengthens your own reputation. If you have ever been unfairly targeted, drop your story in the comments below. I read them all. Hit like if this resonated. Subscribe for more real-world wisdom. And check the original video, plus my Lashon Hara episode, in the description. See you next time.